If you want to beat a protective order, there are certain things you should know. Being served with a protective order can have immediate and far-reaching consequences. Even before a final hearing, an emergency protective order may prohibit contact with the petitioner, require you to leave your home, restrict your ability to possess firearms under certain circumstances, and affect your employment, reputation, and family relationships. If a final protective order is entered against you, those consequences may continue for months or years. Read the petition carefully. Trying to beat a protective order begins with understanding exactly what has been alleged. Carefully review the petition and any emergency order to identify the specific incidents, dates, and conduct claimed by the petitioner. Compare those allegations with any available text messages, emails, social media posts, photographs, videos, or witness statements that may support your version of events. Small inconsistencies in the allegations can become important during the hearing. Obey the temporary protective order. Even if you believe the allegations are false, you should strictly comply with every condition of the temporary order until the court modifies or dismisses it. Violating a temporary protective order can result in separate criminal charges and may negatively affect your defense at the final hearing. Do not contact the petitioner directly unless the court specifically permits it. Gather evidence. Early evidence often determines whether a protective order is granted or denied. Begin preserving evidence as soon as possible. Helpful evidence may include text messages, emails, call logs, surveillance footage, GPS records, photographs, medical records, employment records, and communications that place the allegations in context. Identify witnesses. Independent witnesses can provide valuable testimony. Friends, neighbors, family members, co-workers, or other individuals who observed the alleged events, or who can testify regarding the parties' interactions, may help the court better understand what occurred. Witnesses should testify only to facts they personally observed, rather than speculation or opinions. Challenge the petitioner's credibility. The court must evaluate the credibility of every witness. If the petitioner has made inconsistent statements, omitted important facts, exaggerated events, or provided testimony that conflicts with objective evidence, those inconsistencies may affect the court's assessment of the case. Effective cross-examination often focuses on documented facts rather than emotional arguments. Demonstrate that the legal requirements have not been met. Not every argument, disagreement, or unpleasant interaction qualifies for a protective order under Oklahoma law. The petitioner must prove that the facts satisfy the legal requirements for issuing a final protective order. Depending on the allegations, your attorney may argue that the evidence fails to establish domestic abuse, stalking, harassment, threats, or another statutory basis required by Oklahoma law. Simply showing that the parties had a difficult relationship is not always sufficient. Avoid discussing the case publicly. Do not post about the case on social media or attempt to defend yourself online. Public statements can be misunderstood, taken out of context, or introduced as evidence during the hearing. Likewise, avoid asking friends or family members to contact the petitioner on your behalf. Dress professionally and remain respectful. Protective order hearings are formal court proceedings. Dress appropriately, arrive early, and address the judge respectfully. Remain calm throughout the hearing, even if you disagree with the testimony being presented. Interrupting witnesses or arguing with the petitioner can undermine your credibility. Your demeanor in the courtroom may influence how the judge evaluates your testimony. Be prepared to testify. If you testify, answer each question honestly and directly. Avoid guessing, exaggerating, or volunteering unnecessary information. If you do not know or do not remember something, say so. Your testimony should remain consistent with the evidence and focus on the facts relevant to the allegations. Work with an experienced attorney. Protective order hearings often move quickly, and the rules of evidence and procedure can significantly affect the outcome. An experienced attorney can evaluate the petition, identify legal defenses, prepare witnesses, cross-examine the petitioner, object to inadmissible evidence, and present your case effectively. In some situations, your attorney may also identify procedural defects or legal deficiencies that support dismissal of the petition. If you have been served with a protective order in Oklahoma and want to beat it, consult an experienced attorney as soon as possible.